Good afternoon, vinyl community. How are you? Your Vicar of Vinyl is back with you. Amazingly enough, 2.5 years went by, and the other day I did my first video back, and that was a contest entry for JT's Record Room, and I'm glad I did that. Sorry if you can hear that. That's just the air conditioning that just went back on. It's been really we haven't had the AC on for quite some time, and it's been actually beautiful. But for some reason today it's a little hotter, and this is the first time the AC has gone on in a little while. So anyway, if you hear that in the background, it's a little bit annoying. Maybe you can't, but I can. All right. So yeah, it's been 2.5 years. I did one video, and I want to keep this train rolling. I don't want to leave it too long till the next video. So I thought I would do an update on some finds. Obviously, after 2.5 years, there is a ton of stuff. So I'm not gonna overwhelm anything and do way too many in one video or anything like that. I'll just do 5 like I used to do. I think it was called 5 Fresh Finds. But whatever this is, I'm calling it, I don't know what I'm calling it. If I'm calling it anything, more than likely I won't. New direction for the Vicar of Vinyl, I guess. So yeah, I've been obviously shopping for 2.5 years, and a lot of the stuff is at my feet, and then there's a bunch that is already cataloged and shelved and put away, and but I am just starting with some of the stuff that is still on the ground at my feet, which my wife is on me about because she's not wrong. I will procrastinate a little on the cleaning of the records and the cataloging. So I don't know, there's got to be 70 or 80 albums down here I'm looking at. But I thought I would start with this one. Found this not too long ago. Simple Minds, Sister Feelings Call. So this, I've always had, my brother brought home the first album of this. This was released in Canada as a double album. Well, I think it was released, period, as a double album in 1981 called Sons and Fascination, Sister Feelings Call. But for whatever reason, we only ever had Sons and Fascination, the first record. But so I was glad to find this. I've been looking for this for years and years, and I've just never come across it. And all of a sudden, lo and behold, there it was, staring me in the face, and it's in really good shape. As you can tell, the spine is, well, maybe you can't see that, but anyway, the spine's in great shape. Let's see what's anything on the inside. No, it's just the customized label, which is actually a really nice looking customized label, to tell you the truth. I like that. Yeah, anyway, on Virgin, and there it is. This is obviously a Canadian press, I would think. Let me take a quick look at this. I'm pretty sure. Virgin Records, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it doesn't say, but my gut is telling me this is a Canadian press from 1981. So I'm glad I found the brother-sister records, and I have them together now. So, Simple Minds, Sister Feelings Call. Love it. All right, the next one is, let me just get it out of the sleeve because I can't really see it. That's The Cost of Loving by the Style Council. I dig the Style Council. I never really listened to them much as a kid, except for the stuff that was very well known, the TSC on the back there, the Style Council. Otherwise, you wouldn't even know who the hell it was. It's on the spine, I think, somewhere, but this was in really good shape too. But I think there's the gatefold. Nice picture there of the boys. Paul Weller was just in town here in Toronto, actually, on this past Friday. I've seen him here in the past. I really like seeing Paul live. Just a fabulous performer, and he's got such a incredible body of work after all these years, and his solo work's fabulous too. But The Cost of Loving from 1987, really glad I found it. I don't know what the inners were like, the original, but I just, it doesn't have, this doesn't come with anything on in terms of inner sleeves or anything. But if anyone who has an original Cost of Loving from the back in the day and not a vintage find, let me know if there was inner sleeves. My gut says there might have been, but I'm happy to have this regardless. So Paul Weller's playing History Lounge in Toronto just this past Friday, but I couldn't go. I've seen him, I think twice over the years, and he was playing here on Friday, the 13th of September, and I was seeing Marcus King at Massey Hall, so I couldn't go see that one, but I really enjoyed Marcus King. I picked up his record there, but I'll show that in a next video. All right, the next one is, I showed this band already in the first video back for JT's Record Room. I showed the band. So this is Tedeschi Trucks. This is the record I Am the Moon. But the record was released there's 4 records in the release. It was released in 2022. And what the band decided to do was release 4 different records on 4 full moons in that year. So I think the first one was released in June of 2022, and then the second one in July. The third one, which is this one, The Fall. The Fall was released on late July. So yeah, 2 releases in July, and then Farewell was August of 2022. Anyway, I only have this one of the 4, but I don't know if any of you are well aware of Tedeschi Trucks. If you're not, please give them a listen. They are a real stupendous band. So yeah, the shrink's still on it there, the hype sticker. Let's see what's inside. Yeah, it's a beautiful inner sleeve, poly-lined inner, which I do appreciate. And there's that side of it. What is that? Yeah, it's on the Fantasy label, I believe. Yeah, Fantasy Records, and there's the vinyl. But please give them a listen, because, even though Derek Trucks comes from the Allman Brothers world, and he's a virtuoso guitar player, slide player, he and Susan, I mean, they're incorporating so many different elements to what they do, much like Marcus King does. I mean, there's soul and rhythm and blues, and there's jazz aspects to it, and beautiful melody lines, and Susan's voice is just like I described it once to a friend of mine, like her voice is like a warm blanket. I don't know how else to describe it. She's just got a beautiful voice, and somehow those that married couple came together and is making music history as far as I'm concerned. I love this band. Tedeschi Trucks. All right. So yeah, I have been, every time I see a tone poet these days, I'm picking it up. This is the Time for Tyner, the great McCoy Tyner, jazz pianist. This was, let's see, I think it was originally released in, what was that? Let me have a quick look here, if you don't mind. Originally released in 1969, and this is a 2023 Blue Note Tone Poet reissue. There's the great Blue Note label. Who doesn't know that label? It's a classic. And then I love the Blue Notes for this reason. There's McCoy, what a great shot. Bobby Hutcherson, another shot of McCoy up top right. Herbie Lewis over here, and the great Freddie Watts on drums, or Waits, sorry. Such a great package. I just love the way the tone poets are put together. So anytime I do see one, I'm sort of picking them up now. I have a number of them down here. I'll show them in next videos, and but I just wanted to show this one today. So that's my tone poet for this episode. And then another jazz record. I've been looking for this as an original. I've been looking for this, an original copy of this for ever. And I just don't think I'm ever going to come across one. I have come across one, Herbie Hancock's Maiden Voyage. From 19, let me take it out of the sleeve there, although the hype sticker's still on it regardless. $30. It's a reissue from 2021. It does sound great. I can't complain about that, but you know, I really wish I was able to find, you know, an original, but I can't. That's the bottom line. So I got to stop fighting it every now and again. And there's the great blue note label, the vinyl itself. Yeah, it's difficult to find these records, and I'm sure that if I ever did find an original copy of this, it would be a damn fortune to find it in great shape. But I'm a big fan of Herbie's, and I've been, you know, whenever I see it in good shape, I'm picking a Herbie Hancock record up. Freddie Hubbard on trumpet, George Coleman on tenor sax, Herbie Hancock piano, Ron Carter bass, and the wonderful Anthony Williams on the skins. Maiden Voyage, The Eye of the Hurricane, Little One, Side 1, Side 2, Survival of the Fittest, and Dolphin Dance. Yeah. Fabulous. Good finds. That's 5. So I'm going to let you go. I could keep going here for, I'm sure, a couple of hours with the number of finds I still have there. But that's a good start for the first Vinyl Finds video back after 2.5 years. I hope you're all having a fine day. I know I am. And Vicar Vinyl's out of here. Have a great day.